There is a type of silent suffering that thousands of people face daily, but which rarely receives the name or attention it deserves. It is not exactly sadness, nor physical exhaustion, nor even pure anxiety. It is an overwhelming sense of weight, an invisible burden that makes every small movement, every simple task, a Herculean effort. Waking up already feels like a battle won. Taking a shower, responding to messages, preparing a meal, all of this seems to require a strength that simply is no longer there. And the cruelest part is that often the person themselves begins to blame themselves for it. I'm weak. I'm lazy. I lack discipline. But what if this narrative is completely wrong? What if what you call weakness is actually a legitimate physiological symptom of a silently collapsing nervous system? Kelly McGonigal, a psychologist at Stanford University, has spent years investigating this phenomenon in populations under extreme stress. Caregivers of terminal patients, professionals in deep burnout, overwhelmed single parents, and her conclusion is clear. The weight these people feel is not a character flaw. It is a chronic biological response of a body living in a state of constant threat. The brains of these individuals literally can no longer differentiate between a common task and a real danger. Every unanswered email, every pending commitment, every postponed decision. Everything is interpreted by the body as if it were a life or death situation. This response, called survival mode, activates hormonal circuits that completely drain energy reserves. And the more the body tries to react, the more it exhausts itself. That's why, for those in this state, even rest seems ineffective. They sleep but wake up tired. They take a break but remain exhausted. They avoid tasks, but the weight doesn't go away. Because the problem is not the number of tasks, but how the body is interpreting each one as a threat. And this is where science brings a revolution. McGonigal discovered that it is not necessary to eliminate sources of stress, something that, let's face it, is often impossible. What needs to be done is to regulate the nervous system so that it stops interpreting everything as an emergency. This change does not depend on long therapy or transcendental meditation. It can start with simple practices based on neuroscience that help the body move out of constant war mode and into a state of regulation.